Welcome back to another video, guys. I am Marvel Kid 87, and this is my brand new 2024 Harley Davidson Lowrider ST with a tobacco fade. For those of you guys who do know what I had before, I had the Lowrider S, 2020 Lowrider S. Absolutely love that bike. Got rid of it, unfinished. Then I had the, during that time, I had the Outride. Build it out to be a performance bagger type of build, but there's something about the Lowrider. It kept calling me over and over, and I missed being on the bike. And then as soon as Harley Davidson came out with this paint job, for me, which was a no-brainer. Why this paint job? I don't think I've ever seen such a paint job so classy, well done, and executed the way this one is. I was really crazy about the paint job they did on the El Diablo last year, but this takes it back. This has such a retro feel to it. It just kind of transports you back to the 70s. It's something special about it. I knew you were gonna ask this question, man. I don't know, to be honest. It's just, I feel at home when I'm on this bike. There's something about being on the Lowrider S that it makes me feel really comfortable. I'm not really taking anything away. I still have my my bags in the back. I still have a fairing, and I'm doing that on a lighter bike with a lot more power. This bike right here is more of a mini bagger, and some people might ridicule me for that. But that's what it is. Essentially, it's a soft tail. You got bags on it. You got a fairing. So if you want to do some sport touring miles on here, you could do that. That's what the bike is made for. I initially bought the Outride not with the intentions of wanting to do cross-country trips. That's not the type of rider I am. I don't do that type of content. I wanted the Outride because I fell in love with the Outride, and I had a vision in mind where I wanted to go with that bike. And now I have a different vision, and I want to take it with this bike right here. And everything that I was able to do on the Outride, I can do on this bike. Well, performance-wise, I mean, my bike was really dialed in. I had a stage 2 on the Outride before, so I had a lot of power in that bike, and the bike felt great. This right off the bat, having the 117 from factory, dude, the motor's killer. It's the 117. If you haven't been on it, guys, take it out, throw a leg over it, and just the way this bike is tuned, it's ready. It's ready for you to hit the road. I mean, this is by a long shot a way better bike. I know the Dyna Bros are gonna hate me, but it's the soft tail's a way better bike, man. Like, better suspension, more power, it handles way better. Looks wise, looks are subjective, so that's on you to take, but it's a better bike. I recommend this bike to anyone coming off a Sportster, obviously going into a soft tail lineup. This is the bike for you. You're gonna be able to get on a slightly bigger bike. The good thing about this bike is that it's like a transformer. You're able to take off the bags whenever you want, easy detachable. So if you don't want to have the bags on it, you just have a regular soft tail with a fairing on top of it. Power delivery is there, so anyone looking for a good ride of excitement, if you're out there looking just to rip the roads up and do some city riding as well, this bike is perfect for that, man. If you're a type of rider who's in it for the long haul, you want to crush some serious miles, you can do it on here as well. So I don't think this bike is it doesn't really have a niche to a certain person. I think it's for everybody. No, I'll let you know right now because that video is actually going live today. So plug the channel, follow it. Yeah. Follow me at Marvel Kid 87. But we're gonna be transforming the whole bike. I initially didn't want to put anything on this bike that I had on my Lowrider S before, with the exception of maybe the flow foot pegs and the Moose MC rear light. Besides that, we're gonna be doing the Baja LP6 in yellow in the front. We're gonna do the LP, not the LP, the S1s. Turn signals right here on top. So yellow, we're gonna do a yellow Clockworks flare windshield. We're gonna do a custom LaPara seat, so huge shout out to LaPara. We're gonna have a crazy looking seat. We're gonna be doing a SB Concept 2-in-1 pipe, a Trask air cleaner. We're gonna be changing out the throttle body. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go with. Stage 2 cams. I'm looking at a Sakurama cam right now. I'm also looking at the 3030 cam. Great cams that make great power, and it's gonna give you that special, beautiful noise you're gonna want to hear from a Milwaukee 8. Because stock, they don't sound that well. They don't sound good at all. But once you drop a cam, they sound really good. Rotors, we're gonna be blacking out the wheels, so powder coating the wheels for sure. Crowd setup, maybe a 10-inch crowd setup with a pullback. Suspension long-term right now, stock suspension honestly on these bikes are pretty good, but long-term, maybe a year from now, I might be doing the front, maybe do some Ohlins on there. I'm not too sure yet. Obviously we're gonna get rid of the levers. We're gonna be doing some shorty flow levers, grips as well, amongst a few other things. Carbon fiber parts. We're gonna be doing a carbon fiber rear fender, carbon fiber front fender, carbon side panels, and then some other carbon parts which I can't talk about yet, but it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, I mean, I could keep going all day, but those are the main things on my list. So hopefully by the time we're done putting it all together, right before the summertime gets here, the bike should be ready for homecoming. So I'm trying to ride this out to Milwaukee. So here's what we're gonna do. We just established it. We're gonna be riding out, me, FXDLS Brooklyn, and Vong. New York, baby. New York.